LT Commander Data Brent Spiner and LT Commander Geordi LaForge LeVar Burton were best friends on Star Trek: The Next Generation, and they regularly teamed up to solve problems on the USS Enterprise D. As a unique and incredibly advanced android, Data saved the Enterprise D many times over, and his friendship with Geordi never failed to bring out his humanity. Geordi served as the chief engineer on the Enterprise, and he never treated Data as less than human. Between the two of them, Data and Geordi could solve almost any engineering-related problems that arose on the Enterprise. Data and Geordi were friends from the beginning of Star Trek: The Next Generation, and they quickly became one of the show's best pairings. Because of his visor, Geordi literally saw Data differently than everyone else, and he proved invaluable in the android's journey to discover his humanity. TNG science bros regularly went on holodeck adventures and accompanied one another on away missions. As the USS Enterprise D is waiting to rendezvous with the USS Victory, Geordi invites Data for a Sherlock Holmes-inspired adventure on the holodeck. However, Data has memorized every Holmes story, so he already knows the solution to every mystery the holodeck creates. In an attempt to stump his android friend, Geordi asks the computer to create an enemy capable of defeating Data. To comply with this command, the computer makes the holodeck character Professor James Moriarty, Daniel Davis, self-aware, which causes understandable alarm among the Enterprise crew. At its heart, Star Trek: The Next Generation's elementary Dear Data is a story about Geordi and Data's friendship. Geordi creates the holodeck program for Data and then works to adapt it to give the android a true Sherlock Holmes experience without thinking of the potential consequences. Before the situation turns serious, Data and Geordi are clearly having fun pretending to be Holmes and Watson, and it's nice to see a glimpse of how they spend their downtime. As Data embraces his Holmes persona, he gets to experience what it's like to be human, if only for a little while. Star Trek: The Next Generation's The Price may focus on Counselor Deanna Troi, Marina Sirtis, but the episode also has some good Data and Geordi moments. After a supposedly stable wormhole to the Delta Quadrant is discovered, the Enterprise hosts several dignitaries as they negotiate for rights to the wormhole. Before the Federation commits to a contract for control of the wormhole, Captain Jean-Luc Picard, Patrick Stewart, sends Data and LaForge to investigate in a shuttlecraft. Upon entering the wormhole, Data and Geordi find themselves in the Delta Quadrant and discover that the other side of the wormhole is unstable. As they prepare to enter the wormhole, Geordi remarks that he hopes everything works out, as he does not want to spend the rest of his life trapped on the other side. Data responds, "There is a bright side, Geordi. You will have me to talk to." While Geordi does not look overjoyed by this prospect either, the exchange is a nice reminder of the friendship the two share. Data and Geordi work together well, making a quick and accurate assessment of the wormhole and trying to warn the Ferengi, who are also investigating.